Hey all, and welcome to another video called Let Me In. Okay, let me in guys, please. But anyway, in today's video, I don't know much, but basically it's just about a stranger, quote-unquote guest, coming inside our house. I don't know, I didn't read much on the HIO page, but before we get into the video, there is an announcement I would like to make. So, I just wanted to tell you guys that I really appreciate every single one of you. Words can't really describe how thankful and happy I am with how well the video turned out. The How to Date an Entity video really blew up. Well, for me at least it blew up. And I just couldn't really believe how high the views were. It really did make me happy that you guys enjoyed such videos. And I don't know, I'm just flabbergasted and a bit giddy with how well it is. That's just it. I just wanted to say thank you to every single one of you who supported me, who subscribed to the channel, and you just liked the video in general. Once again, I know I'm saying this over and over again, but I just want you to understand that I'm thankful to you guys. And for those of you who are subscribed, I would just like to say that welcome to the family. And you know, I hope we'll have a good time. Now, let's play the game. So, I have no clue what am I saying? I have a clue what this is about. So pictures. We have a quick save and quick load. What's this about? I miss you. Am I a male or female? If only I could stay at home that night. I don't know where you are, but I believe you are alive. Somewhere. Wow, we're hopeful. That's good to have. I don't know how much time passed since your disappearance. I lost the feeling of time. I don't know what happened to you. The only thing which helps me to live day by day, memories. Memories about you. So far, this is going at a depressing start. My favorite TV show. Bright lights and blinking screen makes me calm. I feel safe here. My house is my castle, isn't it? I will probably put a disclaimer about flashing lights. Sick consciousness. Close your eyes. What can you hear around? I can hear my favorite TV show. I can hear a clock on my wall. Do you know where you are when you close your eyes? I remember how my room looks. Actually, many room looks like this. But I feel safe in mine. Are you alone? It's these kinds of questions that I dislike, because at the end of the day, you don't know if the outcomes will correlate to the ending you're gonna get. FYI, I have no clue if there's even an ending, different ending. But I hate these moral questions where, do I play to my subconscious here, or I know for a fact that I am alone? I mean, to be fair, I'm not alone because I have you guys, so I am not sure. Well, guys, why are you knocking at my door? It was 2:10. That's actually really... Why would anyone knock at my door? Who can it possibly be? Good question. I need to check it out. This is a fool's choice. It smells like something is rotting outside. I can't hear anything, but I feel someone is standing behind the door. Probably. I should go and open the door. Check peephole. Why would you just open it? There was nobody behind the door. However, I felt like the smell of rotting gradually increased and moved behind my back. I can slightly hear the sound from the vent in my kitchen. Or maybe it's just me. Rats? Probably. Or maybe or maybe somebody or something is trying to get into my house. It will get into my house and hide somewhere until I get to sleep. And it will eat my... Bro, that's awfully dark. Like rat eats the food in the kitchen at night. I should not be so panicked. I am still in my house. Nothing can touch me while I am here. My house is my castle. I feel safe here. So, I do wonder. Actually, you know, I'm gonna say, I do wonder. You see how the sick consciousness and the MC here communicates with each other? They're talking. And our MC here keeps saying how his house is his castle, which, keep in mind, it is correct. House is a castle for most people. It's a place for resting. But the way he's trying to say it and the context of the situation almost feels like he's running away from something by staying in his comfort zone. Right? It's like he's refusing to open the door. A door towards, I don't know, salvation probably. I have no clue here. And in this context, I would open the door. But knowing these types of scenario, I think it's more wiser to get back. But even so, that's something to keep in mind. People think that bad things hide in the dark. I don't think so. I feel safe in the dark. Now I can go back and watch my favorite TV show. Ah yes. Entertainment. My favorite TV show. Bright lights and blinking screen makes me calm. I feel safe here. Even in dark. I have a second opinion on that. Close your eyes. What can you hear? I can hear my favorite TV shows. Hell yeah. I can hear a clock on my wall. I can hear... I think that's not something you casually mention. Bro. I can feel the smell of rotting. It was 2:30 a.m. when the guest came. We have a what? Bad ending? Excuse me, what? That is completely... Okay, let's open the door then. Hello? There was still nobody behind the door. I could still feel the smell of rotting. Perhaps somebody who was standing behind the door found another way to enter my house. People that think that bad things hide in the dark. I don't think so. Is it the same ending? Yep. Mm-hmm. What am I doing wrong? Okay, let's start at the very beginning. Skip, yes. Yes. Yes, I am alone. It was 2:10 a.m. when somebody knocked. Yep, something we know. I will quick save. I will just save it. Save it. Return. Let's just open the door. Hello. What is it? The smell of rotting became even stronger. What hides in dark? Who decided to visit me? You are not welcomed in my household. I apologize for disturbing you. This night seems to be very calm. Who are you? Why did you come to my house? I apologize. I usually walk here and there at nights, looking for somebody to visit. Some people close the door in front of me. Well, that happens. I'm gonna try being empathetic here. That's so sad. I I prefer to knock before I enter normally. There are so many doors and so many people, so many lost souls. Some doors are easier to enter. Some souls do not care. Some people are kind enough to let me in. Such people usually are friendly too. Guests. I like to visit people at their houses when they are alone. But when the night ends, I prefer to hide in some dark places where nobody can find me until the next calm nights when I can visit more people. People who are kind to guests. Oh, okay, so I thought it was our parents who died. Yeah, but like, you're not welcomed in my house. No, like, you are not at all welcome. Oh man, like, allowing this thing to enter is such a bad idea. You know what? Let's trauma dump into this entity. Ah, yes. I had to. Oh wait just a second. She was a pretty kind person. You were lucky with your wife. She was so kind to let me in when I knocked her door. That door was one of the doors which was easy to enter. Now listen here, whatever you are. What did you do to my wife? Why are you getting closer? Just close the door. I need to be honest with you. You know what? Exactly. I am not a good person. I like calm nights like this one. I usually take kind of gifts when I leave. It seems very kind to give gifts to your guests. They are always different, the gifts. Sometimes people who I visit, don't want to give the gift, but it looks unkindly, so I take the gifts myself. This is one of the situations where I'm confused. Because I know it's a red flag, but with how the game is trying to portray itself, I'm overthinking things. If we say please go away, I don't think it would matter. Because I think it would lead to the ending we first got, the bad ending. Whereas, if we allow it to enter, we would get more clarification as to what happened to our wife, so I think I'm gonna choose that. Ah, I am glad that you are kind to guests. Perhaps I can enter normally now. It was 2:30 a.m. when the guests entered my house. Yeah, so this is my favorite TV show. Pretty neat, huh? Can I take a seat? I mean, yeah, why not? We're being hospitable. Ah, I appreciate. You look like a very silent one. You don't speak too much. For his eyes, it's like he wants me to choose this option. I prefer quiet nights. Yes, I prefer such too. I like quiet, calm nights when nothing happens. So calm. So much time for visits. I like such nights. It feels like many people like them too. People also like moments, a piece of time which feels important for them. As important as gifts. What can you give me as a gift? Interesting. You know, since it's such a quiet night, I think it would be preferable if we both, you and me, have a cup of coffee together and reminiscence about all the moments, all the stories, all the trespassing that you have done. Oh, you know, a gift is something important for you. I don't think this gift is important for you. Well, I can. I will allow me to take this decision upon myself. This face looks familiar to me. I enjoyed to visit you this night. I would like to take something to remember you. Oh, we don't take my photos? Oh, okay. It was 2:45 a.m. when the guests left. If the police or neighborhood could enter this house, they would find a piece of without a face. Nobody would even care about this thing from the man. Okay. It seems like there are instances where we do need to be hospitable, and there are instances where we need to ignore him. Which kind of makes sense because he's not really in a position to refuse. I don't know about this entity, but I do believe he might have some sort of rules that he needs to abide by. You are still silent. I know some people are not talkative with guests. You know, last night I visited a woman with her son. That was pretty silent visit. One of the visit where they don't find it good to give gifts to their guests. So I had to take the gifts myself. I remember that sweetie screams. But I didn't do anything bad. I just took my gift. poor mother was thinking that I will take her son, but that would be too cruel and wrong. I prefer to think I am a very kind person, so her son is still in her house, rotting inside a concrete. I really hope that our wife is not in the concrete of the kitchen. In her bedroom. Very funny story. I believe she probably still doesn't understand where is her son and why there are so many flies in her room. People are so different, I believe. Some people think that bad things happen to them because they deserve it or because they do something wrong. That's not correct opinion. In fact, bad things are just random events. You never know what will happen in a few moments or a few hours. When I visited an old man last month, we had a really good conversation. We drunk. This man kindly gave me a very pleasant gift. You know what? Even despite the fact that you are silent and you don't talk too much, I enjoy this visit. I am glad that I can talk here. Do you like to talk? I'm not sure if we should. Let's try something. That word hurts me. Actually, it was 2:50 a.m. It was a time for the guests to leave. I apologize. I am going to leave soon. I think it would be kindly for you to give me something as a gift. I prefer to think it's kind. It's kind to give the gifts to your guests. What could you give? Even now, you are silent. Perhaps I did some mistake. I apologize. I should be more polite. Everyone has something important. And was there something important to you? My wife. I see. I remember. Bro. You are not welcome in my house or any other houses in general. When I visited her, you are a monster. That word hurts me. Is there words of rude person or a person who lives just because of memories? Memories help you to live day by day without any purpose, without any goal, only to feel of the fault. Every night when you try to get to sleep, you think it's your fault. Gifts are always something important, and I know you have something important to give. What would that be actually? No! Okay. Good thing I saved. Good thing I saved. Good thing I saved. Load, please load. Not the stranger skip. Actually, I would love to raise the volumes a bit more. Ignore the question. Yep. My wife. Yep. You are a monster. Something Let's save here. Something important. I see. That gift seems a very important thing. And that is? I appreciate. Was it a photo? Okay, so that was Let Me In. Now, before we end the video, I would like to talk a bit about the game. First of all, I like the story, don't get me wrong. But there are a few things that I noticed and I would like to be fixed to make the game much better. But of course, this is, before I say anything else, this is just my opinion. So take it with a grain of salt here. The background music. Honestly, it did get a bit boring for me, constantly listening it on loop. It lacked variation and it did not get me hooked too much. So I really zoned out and I didn't really pay attention to the music itself. What made it good and what made me invested was the story, which is good and all, but the music serves as a tool to make the atmosphere better. So without the music, really, I just couldn't really get into the zone. But I was intrigued with the story. Next, I think it's just my personal opinion, but I would have liked more lore, like more information about the entity itself. Of course, it's just a me thing here. I'm not complaining about, oh, the story's lacking right now. No, it's not that. It's just that I would have loved to get more context about the entity, about like how it existed, things like that. I would have loved to know more. But of course, like I said, this is just my personal opinion. Does it matter? Honestly, not really. But so far, I really did enjoy playing the game. Now, that was all the time I have really. Thank you so much for watching. And I will be seeing you guys later. Bye bye.